some random person. Although I do have a cousin who has, she has always opened her home to relatives, like her nieces and nephews and cousins.
Really?
Yeah, she's kind of done the same thing, but it's family related.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, to open up your
Right.
home like that, that's really cool.
Yeah. I don't think I could.
Yeah.
Could you?
I don't know. You know, it just
Depends on the circumstances.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So Min Min is my woman crush of the week.
Aw.
Yeah.
Good job.
So Hollywood happenings.
Okay.
It's been kind of eventful.
Okay.
Leonard Nimoy died.
Uh-huh.
He was Spock of Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Were you a Trekkie?
No.
Me either. But I know who he is. Like, seeing his picture.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
He was 83 years old, which I was blown away when that got released. I'm like, he's that old?
Wow.
And
Well, I think that a lot of the time when you do, the age gets revealed
Yes.
of famous people because you're so fixated on
what they were.
exactly
That's who they are.
And then you see a new age like the SNL 40th.
Yes.
Dan Aykroyd and who else? Steve Martin. When all those guys came on, you're like, oh my gosh, they
look
older.
old.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's how life works.
It does.
We
It
get older
truly does.
as time passes.
I know.
And he actually, Mr. Nimoy, sent out his final tweet on February 23rd to his 1.1 million followers. And it said, "A life is like a garden. Perfect moments can be had, but not preserved except in memory. Live long and prosper."
Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
Yes.
I saw the LLAP. I'm like, what's...
It's been everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I sent one of those flags in my mind, like, oh, I should know what that means.
Right. It was only because I've been seeing it so much with him, and then it would say, like, someone would spell it out, and then someone wouldn't. And finally my brain was like,
Caught him up.
yes.
And
And
so I was thinking Leonard, Larry, Alan,
Anthony, Peter.
Right? I'm like, is this like just kidding.
His legal name.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, where's N for Nimoy?
So I found some great tweets from famous people that tweeted about him. William Shatner, who we all know from Star Trek, tweeted, "I loved him like a brother. We will all miss his humor, his talent, and his capacity to love." Aww. Patrick Stewart tweeted, "It is with sadness that I heard of Leonard Nimoy's death. I was lucky to spend many happy, inspiring hours with him. He won't be forgotten." The Simpsons tweeted, "Goodbye, Leonard. You will be greatly missed. Hashtag live long and prosper," or LLAP. Will Wheaton. Do you watch Big Bang Theory?
No, but I know who Will Wheaton is.
He's been on that. I would not know who Will Wheaton was if it wasn't for Big Bang Theory.
I gotcha.
He tweeted, "We stood on your shoulders and wouldn't have had a galaxy to explore if you hadn't been there first. Thank you, Leonard. Rest in peace." And then Tom Hanks put, "Leonard Nimoy was more than Mr. Spock, but Mr. Spock is his gift to us all. Live long and prosper, Hanks." I thought that was really just nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think when you work with a bunch of people and you're graceful and,
Right.
respected, I think you're going to get a lot of good...
I wonder what kind of stuff will happen. Never mind.
When you die?
No, Kanye. Because you said when you're, graceful,
Right.
respected.
That's
yeah.
funny.
I'm like,
I don't know. I think still a lot of people like him.
you made some noise,
But,
sir.
yeah. I think it's just kind of one of those things where people
Right.
what's that called?
And he's just an
Splash.
example of people that, either you love him or you hate him.
Yeah.
And when you hate him, you really seem to hate him.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
I don't care.
when I saw him at the Grammys walk up, I thought it was a joke. I watched him when he did the whole Taylor Swift thing several years ago, and I was like, what a jerk,
Mhm.
But I was never a fan.
Yeah, I don't.
So I'm kind of indifferent there. I think I'm in the middle there. But
Yeah.
either you love, you hate, or you're kind of like, whatever. Just stop.
Who cares? Yeah.
Stop talking about it.
The
and
more
it'll go away.
The more, exactly. The more coverage you give to it, it's gonna cause a bigger fire. It's like feeding the fire, if you will.
Has there been any entertainment news that you've been paying attention to lately? Because there's been some.
Well, I guess kind of. Like, we just touched on it a little bit about the whole YouTube thing with independent artists.
We weren't talking about it while we were recording.
Right. So
and you opened my eyes to this. I hadn't heard this. So talk about it.
Basically, YouTube is kind of becoming one of those premium services where you pay monthly dues so that you get ad-free streaming, however you want to look at it. But they're going to kick off most independent artists if they don't subscribe and pay into it. At least that's what I've read. So my concern was, like all the videos that I've done.
Like anxious.
Exactly. That kind of puts a strain on young filmmakers, young local artists that are trying to get their music out there for the world to hear in hopes that someone will grasp onto it. But I think that they're kind of just trying to, I guess, make money off of their services. I don't know how else to look at it.
There's a lot of YouTube people that are YouTubers.
Right.
That make millions of dollars.
Sure.
And I wonder if YouTube's kind of like...
I think it's sponsorship.
Right.
But
when you watch YouTube videos, like I watch many of these people that are making the millions of dollars, it's the same commercials before each video.
Oh, see, I just skipped right through them.
Yeah, I
found this way that if you scrub through, you can skip the whole thing.
Oh. I didn't want to break any rules. I didn't want to get kicked off.
No.
And I've been watching the Old Navy commercial with Elaine from Seinfeld. What's her real name? Julia Louis-Dreyfus?
Yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Have you seen that commercial?
Mm-mm.
With the boyfriend jeans?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh.
I actually don't skip that one. I watch because she drives me happy.
She drives me happy?
Yes.
Not crazy.
No.
That's good.
She drives me happy. I just created a new saying.
I like that. That's a different spin.
It is, yeah. So that's crazy. Hopefully that's just a rumor. Because for years they've been trying to say that YouTube's going to become a subscription thing you have to pay for, and that would be bad. Because in the last 2 years, I have gotten completely addicted to YouTube.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, too. I was talking to my friend today. I like to go on there and look up music videos and just kind of get perspective, especially for my field of work, just kind of nice to see what's out there. And, still all of the ideas that I, just kind of to see what's been done and what hasn't been.
Right.
But also, I mean, especially for people like Anxious who are trying to get their music out, I guess if you don't pay into it or if you go viral, you owe a certain amount to YouTube. And this could be totally misquoted, but that's kind of what I read into it when I read it. So.
Does he have a website where he can upload music there to
be
played?
Yeah, he does.
Well, that's good.
So, but I think for the most part, he has a lot of time invested in his Facebook and also the YouTube page.
The Facebook pages, having the 2 Girls and a Bottle of Wine Facebook page and the Wrinkled Sheets Facebook page, it takes some time. I gotta take like an hour, at least a week. You can schedule posts.
Sure.
But still you have to stop and schedule them and try and make it interesting enough content that when it does post, it's gonna grab people's attention.
Sure.
And not make people go unfollow.
Right. Well, and that, I think, there's the balance of that. Like we boost our posts for the Kiowa Creek Airsoft Paintball. Mm-hmm. And basically what that does is it reaches out and grabs new viewers. If there's anything that's in their profile that's pertaining to the company, then it kind of like flashes an ad and keeps that ad up there. So it costs money, unfortunately, but I mean.
And I have never done that with 2 Girls and a Bottle of Wine.
Really? Well, it's kind of hard to justify it. I think with 2 Girls and a Bottle of Wine.
Because it's just, there's no profit that will be made from this podcast. Mm-hmm. And it's fun. I want to keep it fun.
Well, that's the thing, too.
I don't want it to become something where I'm like,
a
oh
job.
my gosh.
Right.
I think today was probably the worst where I'm like, I was afraid that I was going to come down here with you and be like,
dragon.
Complain.
Oh,
But
I hate those days.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
But you walk in the door, I have some Malibu, we're good.
Good.
Life is good.
There you go. Malibu Monday.
Malibu Monday. You are a ray of sunshine.
Thank you. You are too.
You're always very upbeat and sweet and...
Well, that's I just put on a face when I get here.
Oh, wait. Taylor Swift, are you a Taylor Swift fan?
Nah.
I am. I can't lie.
That's
I just can't hide it. She's going to be a godmother.
Yeah, I read that today,
Yay.
actually.
Actress Jamie King announced via Instagram that she and her husband Kyle Newman had asked the Shake It Off singer to take on the role of godmother to their baby on the way. And Taylor Swift will forever be looking over our new baby, Kyle Newman. We all love you. The 35-year-old Heart of Dixie star wrote, sharing an image of her and Swift looking down at her baby bump. Yep.
Awesome.
Are you an Instagrammer?
I have it, but I'm not really good at keeping up with it.
I am. I go in waves.
Uh-huh.
Where, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I gotta check my Instagram every night before I go to bed, and then I just kind of drop off.
Sure.
And if you follow Two Girls and Wine on Instagram, I'm really bad, because I have to switch accounts. And that's signing in and signing out, and it's not cool. Like, Twitter makes it easy. I can tweet from all different accounts just by a click of a button.
Sure.
But Instagram needs to work on it.
Well, we were actually able to link Instagram to Facebook and Twitter.
What?
We were able to link those together. The Airsoft company. We just started an Instagram account because I guess that's a huge thing now.
It is. It really is because people are visual.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's your username?
For me?
Uh-huh.
I think it's at Natty Watters or Natty Watters. I think I only have like 5 pictures on there.
I'm still going to follow you.
That's okay.
I got it. I requested. Because you're private.
Yeah,
That's
weird.
okay. No, you're fine. Because I follow Taylor Swift, and I follow Kim Kardashian, and I follow Miranda Lambert. I follow, like, a lot of the celebrities. Uh-huh. Because it really,
keeps you in the loop.
It does. And I feel like it's actually them.
You feel, it probably
actually
is.
Instagramming 50% of the time.
I would imagine it probably is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to come off like that. So, yeah, I think it is them. I think you're right.
All right, question and answer fun time. Yay! Okay, if you had to describe yourself as an animal, which one would it be? You did not study. I see it by your face.
Penguin.
Why?
I don't know. Because I waddle when I walk after coming out of the gym and working on my legs.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Leg day. Do you have a designated leg day?
Nope.
Just whenever you feel like it.
Well, usually, like, if I go to the last few weeks, I should say, I've gone to the gym maybe once or twice.
That's okay.
So
we all have those weeks.
Yeah, so it always seems like I always want to start off with legs. So Mondays.
I used to do that. I used to do, like, the lunges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I would do, like, arms. And then I did not want to get on, because everyone's like, do your weights and your stuff before the cardio.
See, I don't like that.
I don't either. I want to get the cardio out of the way.
I just like getting pumped up with cardio. Mm-hmm. Because then I feel like my heart is pumping and I'm ready to roll then.
How is the working out going? You've been doing this
since Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But
4 months.
We took off probably a week or two consecutively, but I try to do at least 1 or 2 a week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do more than that.
That's all you can do.
But it's been busy. I
understand.
It's been real busy. So, and then my brother-in-law basically, he had a stroke.
Oh no!
Is
he okay?
Last month. Yeah, he's fine, but it's kind of funny because he drinks beer.
Okay.
Like all week long, he'll have a beer after work and whatnot. And so my sister and he were trying to get healthier and eat healthier. And so they cut down on drinking during the weeks. And then he had a stroke. So
did they contribute to his body, like, going into shock?
Well, I don't know.